In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a price table with glass morphism effect in PowerPoint, and this is how the slide works. When I click, you can see here I've created this kind of a price table, and when I click, it will show you the option 1, which is the free with $0.00. Then comes the silver with $10, the $25 gold, and the diamond with $50. And then you can add your options here, and you can just put what comes with these options. You can see here only option 1, 2, 3 comes with free, and then for the diamond all comes along with it. So if you have not subscribed to my channel PowerPoint University, please subscribe and make sure to enable the bell notification icon. You can join my Telegram group with the help of this QR code. If you like to support my channel, you can do it through PayPal or Patreon. So let's start the tutorial. Add a new slide and change the background to any dark color background. Then go to Insert, Shapes. From the rectangles, I'm going to choose the rounded corner rectangle, draw the rounded corner rectangle. And you can see the small orange point, just drag this outside so it becomes, the corners are less curved here. And then shape outline, I'm going to make it no outline. Then right mouse click, I can go to the format shape and go to fill. I'm going to choose the color white, and then I'm going to make it somewhat transparent. Okay, so it looks something like this. All right, so now if you want, you can add some kind of a gradient outline also. For that, you need to go to the lines and select the gradient line, and here you can see this 4 stops are there, so I'm going to only use 2 stops. So select the stop and delete it. So one stop color I'm going to choose as white, and the second stop color I'm going to choose maybe this turquoise color, and then you can just change the direction how you want, so it looks something like this. All right, then go to Insert, Shapes, select the rectangle, draw the rectangle, maybe this much size. Okay, shape outline, make it no outline, and shape fill, I'm going to give one color like this, and later on we can change to some different colors also. Then what you need to do is go to the effects, go to the soft adjust, increase the size. You can see here, increase the size of the soft edges, and then send this to back, so it looks something like this. All right, maybe you can reduce the size a little bit less also. And then go to Insert, Shapes, select this rectangle which is the top corner rounded. All right, and then I'm just going to draw it at the top and make it somewhat curved from the top. Shape outline, make it no outline. Shape fill, I'm going to give the same color. So you can see here it looks more kind of a more blurred effect here. All right, so like that you can just do it. Okay, and if you want, you can give some gradient color also. Let me just give some gradient fill. So I'm going to select the gradient fill. The first color I'm going to give the same color. Okay, the second color I can give some different color combination depending on your requirement, and then the direction I can just choose like this. All right, you can see here. So now it's easy for me. I'm going to select both these shapes, hold the Control Shift key, just add one more here, again hold the Control Shift key, add one more here. So depending on your requirement, you want 2 or 3, you can just add that one. So now here I'm going to give some different color combination, maybe a pink, okay, and with a kind of a blue, you can see here. And for this one I'm going to give the pink color, and here I'm going to give some maybe a purple color. All right, and here also for this I'm going to give one purple color, and here I can give some dark purple color. You can see here like this you can create this one. So once this is done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a few more shapes here. So go to Insert, Shapes, I'm going to choose say this block arch, just draw it like this. Shape outline, make it no outline. Shape fill, make it white. Again increase the soft edges. Sorry, you have to go to the effects and the soft edges. All right, and then you can just increase the size or whatever, just to give some kind of some effects here. Send to back, and I'm just going to add something like this here. Just sorry, I have to just select this one, and I'm just going to keep it here. And if you want, you can make it more soft edges here, just some kind of. If you don't want also, you can just delete it, it's up to you. All right, so then I'm going to add the table. So go to insert table. I want 1 2 3 4 columns, and that depending on my height I need that many number of rows. So I'm just going to select the first column, second, third and fourth, and maybe I'm just going to add this many columns, sorry, the rows, and then I'm just going to put it here like this. And you can see here I'm just going to make a little bit, and then this one, it should match with this center, and this column should come here and this column should come here. All right, and then the height also I'm going to increase it so it looks something like this. And then go to the table design, remove the banded rows and the header row. It looks something like this. Now I'm going to select this shape and I'm going to give some white color here. So I'm going to select the 1 point pen color. I'm going to make it as white, and then the borders, first I'm going to make it no borders, and then I'm going to select this one, which is the inside horizontal border, and just click here like this. So you can see like this. And then this color also I'm going to go to the shading and going to make it no fill. All right, so it looks something like this. Then I'm going to insert text. I'm going to add here, for example, price table. All right, you can use any good font. I'm going to use maybe Helvetica. All right, make it white, make it bold, increase the size. So this is the price table. All right, and then I'm going to add some options here. So for this, let me just select this one here, go to the layout, and you can see this one, which is the center vertically. All right, and then go to the home, and I'm going to give the font as white color and the same Helvetica. All right, now if I type, you can see here it all becomes white. So I'll just say option 1, then I'm going to say option 2, like this. You have to just give how many options you want. Okay, the like that you can make it option 4, option 5. All right, and then here you can add whether this is say standard, or it's a silver package, or it's a gold package, or whatever, a free package or whatever. So let me just insert some text box here, and I will just say this is, say, free. Okay, again this also center align, make it bold, Helvetica. All right, center align this one. I'm going to put it here, hold the control shift key, add this one here, and I'm just saying that this is free, this is basic. Sorry, I'm just going to make it basic, and so on this one I can make it maybe enterprise or whatever. All right, and then here I'm going to add the price here. Okay, this will be like $0, $0.0, or just I'll just make it $0, or it's free. And this is, I'll just say this is $5, and say this is $10. Example I'm just giving. All right, and here I would like to make a tick mark or a cross mark. So in that case, what you need to do is you need to select this particular rows in the columns, then go to the home tab. Here I'm going to choose the font called Webdings. Okay, choose the font called Webdings. It is available in all the Microsoft Office or in the Windows, and go to the layout and put it in the center, and this also center. Go to the home, make it white, again make it bold if you want. Now if I want to put the tick mark, I have to press A. Okay, you can see here A. Sometimes this something problem happening, you have to just put A. You can see here A, and if you want the cross mark, you have to put R. You can see here R. Okay, just put the R here. Okay, and this is A, you can see here, and this is R. and this is all, sorry, this is all A. I'll put it A, so that all in enterprise all things options are available. So you can see here, you can do like this, and this one if you want, you can just reduce our size a little bit by holding the alt key. Okay, like this you can just do it. Yeah, so you can make some basic designs like this, and if you like to add more options and whatever, you can just increase the size.